Ey, yo te miré caminando sola. La teta bien buena de tus posts, la forma que te mueves me enamora. Pero eres snake como cobra.
Pom 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 pom. I don't know the rest of the song, so I'm just gonna stop.
That was beautiful.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? You're listening to the Two Beans in a Pot show. I'm your host, Pedro, and I'm accompanied with my lovely, my beautiful, my one and only, my fiancée, Aurora.
Fiancé.
Say hi to the people.
Hi people.
How's it going? Go ahead and you can get one flash per show. So let's just fucking knock it out at the beginning of the show.
It's happening.
There it is.
We're
That's
doing
what it
it,
is.
people.
That's all I could afford. Sorry.
I saw one just like it at this 25-cent machine
Dude,
at the store.
I'm telling you, that cubic
corner.
zirconia is getting pricey these days. It is expensive. And during the quarantine, it was a bitch to get that.
Yeah. Oh, God. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It is so beautiful. Thank you for putting so much thought into it.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And thank you for not, saying no.
You're not rejecting it.
Yeah, that would have been fucked up. That would have been totally fucked up. So yes, we got engaged. We got hitched.
No, we didn't get hitched.
Hitched.
Hitched means when you get actually married.
Oh shit!
So
okay, my bad.
we haven't gotten
All
hitched
right.
yet.
You still got time to run.
But thank you for wording it like that.
You get what?
Thank you for wording it like that.
Wording it like what?
Like hitched.
Is that a bad thing?
You got hitched.
Is that a bad thing?
Yeah, it's just it just sounds like.
It sounds bad.
It doesn't sound bad. It just sounds kind of like tacky.
Oh, okay. We got entangled. Is that better for you?
We got entangled. This is a serious entanglement happening.
This is a real serious entanglement.
I'm fully committed to this entanglement.
Yeah, I can't believe you said yes. That was super cool. That was really cool of you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
I'm so excited I had to wear my bow tie for the show. Yeah. And oh my god, dude, is the fucking golden guy still showing his ass to the...
Yeah, but they can't really see it because we're in this cartoon mode. So you can't really see its cute little butt.
Yeah.
So there it is.
Golden man's showing his ass to the world. So we wanted to dive right into what it is.
So first we wanted to do a weekend recap.
Yeah, the Two Beans have been kind of busy, obviously.
Yes.
We skipped the show, and we're just gonna get right to it. A lot has happened since then.
So why did we skip last weekend? Tell the people.
Weekend,
they want to hear.
All
our 5 followers want to hear why we...
Last weekend, I took some time off, and I decided to ponder and walk around the lake, and I decided, she's kind of cool, so I guess we'll just do the damn thing, and that's what happened. So we just did the damn thing. I was like, hey, I got this thing in my pocket. You down to get married?
You got a thing in your pocket?
Yeah, I got this thing in my pocket. It's been weighing heavy, and I just, I got a question for you. So you said yes, and that was cool. That's about as much as happened.
That's about it, then.
Yeah, fast forward to last weekend.
Nothing too big.
We spent dope ass time at the lake last weekend. That was kind of cool. So, yeah.
Yeah. I love how you just,
You love the detail that I put into it?
The details, yeah. It's bringing a tear again to my eyes.
It was
reliving the moment.
It was such an emotional moment. I remember. It was right after we ordered tacos. It was taco night. That was cool.
Oh, we did order tacos. We proposed, and then we went on the boat, and we had tacos on the boat. It was perfect. I couldn't have asked for better. I love boating, which I love that you included that in our proposal, in our engagement.
Yeah.
And I love tacos. And you had tacos and a boat.
Who doesn't love tacos? That was like,
Yeah, and we had champagne with the tacos.
Yeah, champagne with the tacos. And people were like, oh my god, they went to a fine dining taco? No.
It was a taco truck.
We went to a fucking taco truck. It was the dopest taco truck in town.
It was perfect.
Because we keep it sprucey around here. That's what we do. That's why we're so fancy. That's why I wear this bow tie all the time.
Yeah. It's how we keep ourselves
show,
level-headed, down to earth.
Show the level of class that we've got.
Or is it because you spent all your money on this fancy walk that all we can afford right now are tacos?
Yeah, pretty much. So I've been losing weight like left and right. I'm like, damn, this top ramen is good though, right? Am I saying? You just gotta put hot sauce on it. That's all. No, we've been. Do you want to say your side of the story? I guess I never asked you. Did you ever see it coming?
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, we've talked about getting married and like, yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get married. Like, I think we've both been in agreement that it's gonna happen. We never really set a time frame. And funny enough, that a few weeks before this happened, I had told you, if you ever buy me an engagement ring, just buy me a band with like diamonds, just don't buy me a rock because I don't want to like worry about hitting my hand or I'm just so accident prone. I'm always like hurting myself somehow. And like when I go to the gym, I don't have to worry about a rock. Like, just buy me a band. It'll just be easier. I don't have to worry about taking care of it. I didn't know that you had already bought the ring. So sorry.
Yeah.
But this is beautiful. I will take this.
You know what? I do feel guilty for not taking into consideration the fact that, like, for you, first aid is really like 112th aid because that's how many fucking first aid boxes you've gone through. Like, it's just insane how fucking clumsy you are. It's just every day there's something. I broke my ankle on the couch this week. Like, what?
It is really weird. Like, actually, in the day that you proposed, we came back because we came back to the apartment, my parents and I, to grab some stuff for the boat. And as I was grabbing stuff from the apartment, I hit my shin on the chair. And do you remember? I had this huge
you had a massive knot.
I had a massive knot on my leg, which is indicative of tying the knot.
Oh.
And the boat, you had to tie the knot. You had to tie the knot so that the boat wouldn't go away right before you proposed.
That's right. The boat almost fucking
There was
drifted
just
away.
knots all over this day.
Yeah. Nuts. There was knots. Knots. Not nuts. I mean, there was nuts later, but knots primarily. So, for those of you guys that didn't get a chance to catch up on all the shenanigans from all that, you should be following us on the social media. Shame on you guys. It's at the 2 Beanz, really simple, right? Mm-hmm. With the number 2, right?
Yes.
And the Z, because we keep it sprucey. So
We sure do.
It's maybe not that simple, but anyways, we just wanted to throw that out there. People should be catching up on the stuff. It was a lot of fun. I'm just glad really that I didn't drop the ring in the water. Yeah, that dock was like so.
That would have been really bad.
Sketchy that we dropped it, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm probably gonna fuck this up."
Yeah, it was perfect.
But
it was great.
Came through really, really clutch. So, that was on my end. I'm not gonna lie. So like, I had planned that from like forever, like. And when I say plan that, I mean like just like saying like, hey, we should get married at some point around this time frame.
Yeah.
Didn't know that fucking 2020 was gonna happen. So it was like, well, you gotta live with what you got. So I'm like, I'm not changing my fucking plans. I'm like, we're doing the damn thing. So it just everything as far as like how it happened, how I did the whole boat and the all that stuff, like that was very much like I planned that shit like 45 minutes before it happened.
That's crazy.
That was probably like the most nerve-wracking 45 minutes of my life because I was like, I got limited time to work with. I was like, there's been like just tremendous amount of time crunch with work and just a lot of different stuff. So it was like it was a difficult time to like just plan it all, and I was like, nope, I got to do it now. So I'm glad for like improvising. It turned out pretty well.
Yeah, I would have never.
We had our nice little Leonardo DiCaprio and whatever the chick's name is. I'm just kidding. I don't remember the chick's name.
What are you talking about? The Titanic?
From
Are you referring to
Titanic.
Titanic?
Yeah, Titanic.
You mean
What's-
Rose?
Rose, yeah.
Kate Winslet?
I was looking for her actress name. I
Winslet.
only know her as Rose. I was like, but I didn't want to say Leo and Rose. That's weird. Yeah, we had our little moment. We were out, Lake Michigan, and just.
Except we weren't on a massive ship. We were on a little pontoon.
The pontoon was dope, though. It was dope. It was a good 10-seater pontoon boat. It was good. I thought it was a good boat.
It was great.
Thanks for saving the boat, by the way. Before it drifted away. It's like you said yes, and then immediately
I was like,
we reacted,
wait,
and we're like,
put this thing on my hand real quick. I need to go get the boat.
I gotta hold this bitch down. So I wonder, like, what if because I know that you have certain phobias about, like, so I had thought, like, back in like a year and a half ago, I was like, what ways would I, propose to you? So I, like, went through, like, a whole list of scenarios that I would, like, do. And I'm just like, I want to throw them at you here, and I would see, like, what, like, if you would have said
If I
yes
would
or
have
no.
said yes or no.
Yeah, because I had a lot of elaborate ideas. Like, the first one that comes to mind is I would have done, like, halftime show at, like, a Bucks-Lakers game.
Big no.
Wow. Right off the bat, no. I mean, why not?
First of all, I hate attention. I hate attention.
You would have said no in front of everybody?
No, okay, look. I would have never said no. I would have, of course, said yes. I would never do that to you.
Like, she doesn't just,
But
like, go
I would have
punch in the chest.
I would have hated it. Like,
just kick to the nuts.
No, I would have just hated it. I would have just been like, get me out of here. Like, no. Like, I would have hated it. Of course, I would have never said no. Like, I would never do that to you.
But you would have been like,
But I would have hated the
get the fuck
engagement.
up, we're out of here.
Yeah, I'm like, I would just been like, all right, hurry, just go to That's just who I am. Anybody knows me, like, they know I hate attention, so.
So another option that I
Strong pass
had.
on that one.
So another option that I had was, this one was a little bit more elaborate. So I know that you love animals, and I know that you love nature. So I would have signed us up for a bareback horse riding class down in a canyon somewhere in Arizona, where we could just, like, travel out to the middle of nowhere. I don't know, maybe wait for like 8, 9, 10 hours into this, like, hike, and find a nice little top cliff or something, and then propose there.
That would have been cool.
That would have been cool.
I would have been for that.
It's bareback horse riding. You wouldn't mind the amount of just.
I don't even know what a horseback with a not bareback feels like. I don't even know the difference. So, like, I've
there's
never
a lot
ridden a
of-
horse.
There's a lot of just.
I don't know the difference. So I think that would be a problem for you more than me.
Yeah, good point. Good point. I fucked myself on that one. No pun intended. Jesus. Yeah, that would be a tremendous amount of pain on the boys downstairs. So we're just gonna scratch that one. Let's just say
Yeah,
fuck
I think you did yourself a favor on that one.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Plus, I don't think there's any fucking canyons around here anyways. We're in the Midwest. Everything is fucking flat.
Well, you did say it would have been in Arizona.
Oh, that's true. We would have had to fly.
And Arizona has beautiful, like,
Yeah, they do.
scenery
Beautiful.
and canyons and all that.
Amazing canyons.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
another
a donkey. Maybe we would have gotten in a donkey.
You would have rather ridden a donkey?
A donkey.
Why a donkey?
I don't know.
It's like easier
Because
to
then
climb on.
the impact wouldn't be as painful. Maybe they're a lot slower than horses.
You got short, stubby
Horses have this
legs.
gallop.
Yeah. You got a point there. There's no hop.
There's no
in the-
hop,
in the
exactly.
world. It's just a nice.
Donkeys are just more relaxed. They're just taking their time and stuff.
They're donkeys. That's what they do. They're just dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb donkeys.
Oh,
That's all right. That's their nature. The Lord made them that way. So. Another option that I had was, this one would have taken some time though. I thought about doing like scuba diving out in the middle of like the Pacific Ocean or some shit, in an area that may or may not be infested by sharks necessarily, but just do one of these like thrill cages, and then propose underwater, and and, you know, maybe see if there's like a shark that they could like put a little raw meat around the cage just to like, you know, taunt them and like kind of, you know, so just make it like a real dramatic.
Scuba diving, like that would have been
no. So I was thinking
great, and then until you brought up the cage and the sharks.
I was thinking drop some steaks in the water and just, you know, reenact one of these scenes from Jaws, like one of these heroic scenes where I just fight off a fucking shark and I just punch this bitch ass shark in the mouth. You know, so I was thinking one of those types of situations where I could just, you know, wrestle and just, motherfucker, I'll show you.
That would have been a very one-of-a-kind engagement.
Yeah. And then after that...
I don't know if we would have made it all the way to even getting married.
But what I would have done is I would have put the ring in the shark's mouth after I've killed it and then just like, boom. Load up the fucking shark in the boat and be like, this is what I brought you dinner, my love. And then open the fucking fish up.
Such a man.
And be like, will you marry me?
No. First of all, you know I love animals, so that's not.
Oh, that's right. We're fucking vegan. I forgot about that.
Yes, that's not. Or veganish.
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 Yeah. I also forgot about that when we ordered Domino's the other night.
Yes. So we had chicken yesterday during the barbecue.
And the fucking hot wings I'm about to down right now. So, yeah, I mean, that was another idea. You would have said no?
I wouldn't have had a chance to say anything because I'd probably be screaming.
Well, I mean, we're scuba diving. That's exotic.
If it was just scuba diving, I would love that. But you're throwing a cage and a shark. That kind of just changes things for me.
So I'm going to flip it here for a second. What would have been your ideal engagement? Like, I feel like all girls do this at one point, is think of what their ideal...
I'm not that type of girl.
Nah, but I think you've thought about it.
But there's a few things that I've wanted to do.
There's always the but.
No, there's
always the fucking
There's
but.
a few things that I've always wanted to do. And I actually brought it up yesterday with one of our friends. We were talking over at the lake yesterday. I've always wanted to swim with dolphins. So... if you had done it...
Scuba diving.
Well, dolphins and sharks are completely different. But, like, something like that would have been really cool. Not that your idea wasn't cool, but you're asking me.
Yeah. You know why I really scratched the idea? Because I can't swim for shit. I was like...
But there's life vests.
I don't want to die in the effort. I was like, you know...
Water's cool, getting into your mouth.
Yeah, she's cool, but I'm not
drowning, choking on the water.
I'm not like suiciding for her. I'm like, no. Like, she's got to take me as I come. I can't swim for shit. Keep me on land.
I got you, babe.
Yeah. And
swim on my back.
I did know that you appreciate water, so that's why I was like, well, a boat is as good as it gets. And now that I'm Captain Padroni, like, I'm out here fucking
perfect.
just... Yeah, it was great. I originally intended it for it to be the original boating, but there were other plans in the world's way. So,
the universe was just not
the universe was
having
like,
it.
Hold up, wait a minute. Need another second to think on it now. I had to get Jiminy Cricket. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. So now the question that we're getting is...
when and where?
Mm-hmm. And what's your answer?
Well, for sure, we want to do a destination wedding. We want to go. We want to travel, and there's a few countries, places that we've thrown out there. We just haven't decided yet.
You want to go out to the Dells up north, or
Los Dells?
Los Dells.
It's just I've always wanted to get married in Los Dells, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
It's just like the most ideal place in the world.
Shout out to Los Dells. If you guys don't know about Los Dells is the fucking place to be out here. It's got lots of water parks.
It's the main attraction in Wisconsin.
It's the main attraction. And it's also like 2 hours north where it's also like 20 degrees colder. Yeah.
And there's like a water park over there, isn't there?
And there's a water park. And I'm like, oh, cool. So indoor water park, right? And they're like, no, outdoor. I'm like,
no.
You guys fucking bobsled on this shit? Like, what are you guys doing?
No, we've thrown out a couple of places out there, and we know for sure we want to do a destination wedding.
Mm-hmm.
When? Next year.
Next year.
Hopefully this COVID shit clears up by then.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully nobody's coughing.
I mean, if not, we're still gonna travel, right? If our friends want to stay back, are we gonna?
Yeah.
Are we gonna push forward and go and do it?
I think we're still gonna do our thing. We we work on our.
What is that? What is that wedding? The wedding saying that goes through sickness and in health. Sickness referring to COVID-19.
Yeah, exactly. We could just start from the very beginning. I mean, it was like no big deal. Kind of on that note, everybody was always like, "Oh man, life is so different once you get married," and I'm like, "All right, cool." And they're like, "Oh, like congratulations, like your fiance's now," and I'm like, "Yeah, no, bro, it's cool. Like this has been talked about."
Now.
Yeah, or whatever the hell it is, engaged or whatever. It's like, yo, it's cool. Relax, it's cool. Like we've been talking about this. It's cool. No big deal. We got it. But also, kind of. I forgot how I got here, actually. I just had a fucking brain fart. So, brain gotta poop.
What you drinking there,
That's a little dicky. I don't know. You served this to me, and it was something about Pellegrinos or something.
Mm-hmm. It's a very tasty drink. Yours is spiked with something. Extra ingredient in there for you.
So, anyways.
When and where? Well, where we are still talking about where. I told you we're still talking about where. We've thrown out a few cities and places. When it'll be next year. But I do know I wanted to be as simple. We wanted to be as simple as possible. We don't want the tradition. I mean, at least I don't want the traditional. We're not gonna have a wedding party. Mm-hmm. I personally don't really care for bridal showers and bachelorette. It's just how I am. But I don't know if you want. Do you want a groom shower?
I kind of do want a groom shower.
Is that even a thing? I don't think that's a thing.
I would like a groom shower. That would be dope. What isn't it like a bachelor party or something?
No. So a bridal shower is basically where they throw the bride a party, the women, the friends and the family, but they're all just mostly women, and they kind of just buy her gifts, kind of like a baby shower, but for a bride.
Oh.
Yeah, and then there's a bachelorette where girls go out, for a weekend, a night, whatever, before the wedding, and you just kind of have a nice last hoorah, partying, drinking, get fucked up.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll register for a groom shower, but we don't have to actually throw it. If you guys just want to pitch in and just give us some shit, that's cool. Yeah,
I think you'll be the first one to have a groom shower. And honestly, this could be called something. Maybe there's something that already exists for grooms.
I mean,
and it's called something
else.
It's called something else. I'm
pretty sure. Do brides shower together and grooms just don't shower together? Whatever, dude. You guys never played football before?
Yo, what? Is that what you
Locker
did?
room? Yeah. It's the same thing as your guys' locker room. The ladies' locker room is the same exact design. Everybody's ass cheek to ass cheek out there.
Actually, when I was in high school, the girls didn't shower.
Oh, the dudes did.
The girls never showered. At least in my health classes, whatever classes.
That's weird.
They never did. We never did. We just threw on a bunch of body spray.
That is so gross. But did you guys sweat?
No. Half the girls didn't want to participate. We would sit out just to watch guys participate.
Well, that's why we were yo.
And also, the showers in the locker rooms were so gross. They were so gross. I was not going to step.
I never showered until high school. It wasn't until
I'm talking about high school. We didn't have that
in
grade school.
I don't know if that's a thing at younger grades, but
I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't know. There's a lot of weird
I don't know how we got into locker rooms and showering in locker rooms. So
I don't know either.
But anyways, you were talking about your groom shower and how you want to have a groom shower.
Oh, we do want to have a groom shower.
We do. You do.
We do want to. No, I'm good. I'm just joking. We could save the groom shower.
Wait, remember we were talking about the guest list? At least we've gotten that far. So we have a draft of our guest list, and which is kind of hard because what we're looking at a very private wedding, and a lot of the wedding packages limit themselves to how many people we can have, which limits our ability to invite people. And we have a lot of people that we care about, that, you know, they care about us, and we want them to be there, but we have to limit ourselves. So that was really hard to come up with the list.
Yeah.
So we were talking about maybe holding like a fantasy league wedding guest draft.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I like where this is going. I'm catching your drift.
Or
and I'm throwing it right back. I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
You
No
know,
pun intended. That was a touchdown.
you've got your what do you call it? Oh my god, I already forgot the fantasy league.
What was our? It was Game of Zones.
No. I'm talking about
You're talking about like
the alternate players, the ones that we had that we.
Oh, the replacement players.
They're like the bench warmers.
Yeah, we've got some bench.
Well, what are
we've
they
got some
called
bench
in the
players.
draft? There was a name for them.
Yeah, bench players.
Is that there?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have our bench guests.
Obviously, you
Our
didn't
bench-
do very well in the fantasy. League.
I wouldn't say that. Do you want to recall the last 2 years?
All right. You did all right. I was just joking.
But we have a list. We have like our wedding, our bench wedding guests. Then we have like our main, like, you have your quarterback. I have my quarterback.
Yeah.
We each pick. We just throw them all. We throw all the names in a pool,
Yeah.
and we'll just start drafting.
Do we get like injury reserves in case somebody gets like COVID? We gotta have replacement players. NFL's doing it. NBA's doing it. We gotta do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's one way of picking our wedding guests. I was also thinking, what if we do like challenges? So
Ooh.
we blank copy all of the people we want at our wedding, and we email them a challenge, and then we start weeding them out. Whatever challenge we send them, the best result, or whatever it is that we ask them to do, wins a spot to be in our wedding.
Ooh.
Or go to our wedding.
Damn. I mean,
I love how much credit we're giving ourselves. There's so many people that want to come see us get married.
Like, this shit ain't gonna get recorded and put on like MTV or some shit. Like, calm down. Like, relax. You ain't a Kardashian. You're just a two beans. Let's just relax. We got like 2 listeners. It's okay. No big deal.
Well, those 2 listeners need to fight it to the death.
I mean, you guys are both invited. Just kidding. Nah, just kidding. One of you guys isn't. I won't say which one. I'll let you think about
The
it.
reality is no one's invited. Not even our parents are going.
We're just gonna do a civil wedding. That's what it is.
Just drive-through wedding.
Yep. Drive-through wedding. We're gonna go to Vegas and just be like, all right, let's just pick up the. I'll take the number 2.
I'll take the number 2.
Comes with like 2 hats and like a couple mugs and 40 pictures. 20-minute video.
That sounds like a sweet deal. Everything you need.
I think that's what the freaking place is called. It's called the Sweet Deal. So anyways.
We should get married. We should get married at the chapel that was on The Hangover.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun. And then just get really, really
Remember all those boxes of mugs that you
really,
ordered
really
like
wasted?
the most deluxe package had like hundreds of mugs with it.
As if like everybody was gonna want to remember this night. Oh man, that was great. That was fucking great. We could just get like super wasted right after that, and then I'll lose a tooth or something in the process. Like you can get lost on a roof deck somewhere. Turn out
You can
like
get punched in the face by
orange.
Mike Tyson. That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So, who knows? Nothing's official yet. We've got about a year. Is that what we said? For sure. We're doing about a year.
We are shooting for a year to make it happen.
Cool.
So we will be starting a GoFundMe in the next few weeks for.
You'll be hearing a lot of promotion for this GoFundMe. No, but we're gonna be continuing on with the adventures. We feel like a year is good to plan everything out, do it well, and
You've got the outfit already.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stick to this.
I love it.
I'm just gonna stick to this. So
I think you should lose a shirt though.
Then it turns into a different kind of party. Pedro doesn't know how to dance until
the
shirt comes off and
until
the
the tequila comes in. Shirt off.
So that's about as far as this episode's going to go as far as revealing what we're doing. The rest of that is going to be left up to suspense, but feel free to tune in. We're now on Instagram TV, on YouTube. We're on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, and pretty soon coming up on Pandora, hopefully. But, we're out here doing the damn thing. So this is Bean 1.
Bean 2.
And we out this motherfucker.
Bye.